Hey, what's up guys? This is Two Awesome Men, and this is my top 5 movies of 2016. Yay! If you saw in Zach's video, you see that we are now starting to do these list videos separately because it helps it flow a little bit better. So I'm going to start this up, and here we go. Number 5. For my number 5, I chose the movie Zootopia. Now, Zootopia, I felt like was a fantastic movie. It was animated, but it's also so much for adults, and the adults can actually see the certain deep themes that they put in this movie. And whenever I heard about the themes that they had in this movie, about race and about gender, I was trying to think to myself, how in the world could they actually incorporate these themes, these such deep themes, into this little kids movie? You know, because with animals, I was like, what are they going to do with race? But whenever I watched it, I was just surprised about how they could do it, how they figured out a way to actually incorporate all that in there. And this movie is just really hilarious as well, and it's just a fantastic movie. It definitely deserves this spot. Number 4. For my number 4, I picked the Marvel movie Deadpool. Now this movie was just amazing. It was fantastic, and it definitely did not come short of anything I was expecting it to be, because, you know, as we all know, Deadpool is just a fantastic character, hilarious character, amazing. And this movie knew exactly what it needed to be in order to be a great movie, and it definitely took a big step above what we had in X-Men Origins Wolverine for Deadpool. This movie was hilarious, it was fantastic, and it definitely knew what its audience members were, what they liked about Deadpool, and they gave it to us. Number 3. For my number 3, I picked the movie La La Land. Now, this movie I loved, and I really don't usually like musicals, but this movie, I felt the music was just so amazing, and it fit the movie very well. It was so great. The acting was great. The singing was okay. It was pretty good, but it felt like it fit the people a lot. Now, these people were very realistic characters. That's why I love this movie. This movie is so realistic, especially the entire last half of this movie. It just really shows us what real life actually is in relationships. Number 2. For my number 2, I picked the movie The Nice Guys. Now, I saw this movie pretty late after it came out, but nonetheless, it was still pretty freaking amazing. This movie, it really surprised me at all, because I had no idea what this movie was about, but I decided to watch it one day, and it was just so hilarious and so amazing, so well written, so greatly directed. The dialogue in this movie was amazing. One thing I do love about this movie is the chemistry that works together with Russell Crowe and Ryan Gosling. It just works together amazingly. And then you have the breakout role of the daughter in this movie, who was just fantastic in every way. She was just a great actor, a great character. All the characters in the movie is great, and they just work together so well, and this movie is fantastic. Now, before I say my number 1 pick of 2016, I'm going to go ahead and give y'all my honorable mentions. And so for my first honorable mention, I'm going to say the movie Finding Dory. Now, this movie I really did love, and I really do hope y'all check it out. But I'm going to go ahead and bring up my other one, which is Captain America Civil War. Now, this movie is really good. I really am excited to see more from the Russo brothers' direction on these Marvel movies, because they are really showing me they know how to make these movies well. Alright guys, it's that time. It is time for my number 1 pick of 2016. Number 1. Swiss Army Man. Now this movie just took me places that I've never actually been in a movie. I swear I was looking at the screen in awe the entire movie. It just made me feel so amazing when watching this movie. The soundtrack of this movie was perfect. The acting was great. The dialogue was great. This movie was hilarious, and it really had such deep meaning to everything that you would expect it to have. You know, you would have fart jokes. You have all these different jokes, and you realize they're not just there to make us laugh. They're not just there for no reason. They're there. All of those things are there for a purpose. And then the ending, which, you know, I think Zach didn't like that much. Well, I really, truly did love the meaning. And in fact, I'm not positive yet, but if I have time, if I can figure it out one day, I'm going to make a video on my interpretation of the entire movie, including the ending, of why I love that ending so much and why I felt it was so perfect to that movie. But this movie, Swiss Army Man, is fantastic, and it definitely needs the attention of a lot of people, because, you know, a lot of people didn't go see this movie. I had to go all the way to Dallas to go see this movie, and actually a lot of people, you know, a lot of people did not understand what this movie was going for at all. And I just really hope this movie gets the publicity and the fame that it deserves. Well guys, thank you so much for watching my video on my top 5 movies of 2016. I truly appreciate it. If you want to go look us up on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, we have pages on that. It's all 2 Awesome Men, or at 2 Awesome Men with the number 2, not the word, so make sure you look that up. Also, let me know what you thought about this video. Do you agree with my list? Let me know what you think about 2016. What movies were your favorite movies of 2016? What were your least favorite movies of 2016? I would really love to read those. So again, you know, you can watch Zach's video, who posted right before me. His is really good as well. And as always, thank you so much, and have a fantastic film year of 2017.